challenges is how I can tell people with natural hair how to save their natural hair very easily.
Okay, let's hear that.
No, for instance, there is no reason to put chemical in a young child's hair, especially when the child is still growing, because your skin is a filter. If you could rub a cream on your skin and whatever the cream goes in there and the pain leaves, it means that it's filtering down. If you have a young child who's not growing, you don't know what the balance is, you don't know what her metabolism is, and you go and we apply the chemicals. And I'm not against any manufacturer, but there is a kiddies relaxer is still hydroxide, because to relax hair is hydroxide. For a child, they would make a calcium hydroxide or something that is weaker, so that the hair don't come out straight, but it's still hydroxide. And you want to keep natural for as long as you can. You are what you are, and natural is at 100%. A natural you is 100%. And so when we do things to take away from that 100%, then the body tries to balance to get back to that 100%. So it always tries to revert. If you like you braid your hair, whenever you take out that braid, the hair feels light. You feel the blood circulating. And so, no matter what type of hair you have, all you need to know is, how do I care for this hair? If you put chemical, how do I care for chemical hair? And when you are buying products, we need now to look at products. Every product is as good as you read it. Every product is as good as you read it. If you don't want to read the product and you want to pick up the product and say, this is good for my hair, then it's not the person who makes the product. The person who makes the product says, this is for this type of hair. It contains, and if you are spending your money, especially on yourself, at least ensure it's the right thing for you.
Is there any product on the store shelf that you would recommend over another?
Mazani has a lovely natural cream. A lovely natural cream. And it really works. Really works. If even you can't buy a product, then you should know what products would work on your natural hair. As I said before, here's a keratin. Keratin means a protein. What is a protein? Egg is a protein. Therefore, at about 45 degrees, egg will turn to white. You'd see the egg, you'd see the protein, they say denatures. The protein will denature. If your hair is a protein, then how then do you want to be using hot irons on it? Because just think of what will happen with a protein, because hair is a protein. So we need to be sensitive to the amount of heat we put on our hair. And if you're going to be putting heat, then use a product that is going to prevent all that heat from getting. So it's not about that you can't use heat. Yes, you can. But if you have natural hair, and there are a lot of products now, you can have your hair natural today, curly, and tomorrow straight. Because there are a lot of products. You have the conditioners, and you can flat iron out the hair. So if you want to go out and you want straight hair, you don't need to put relaxer if you are a person who want to be different, who want to change. because you can use your product that you can flat iron with, and the hair don't smell like it's cooking. A lot of times we take natural hair and we put a lot of grease on it. Grease is a carrier. By carrier, I mean for them to put the oils, lemon oil, coconut oil, olive oil that the hair would use, they put it through a carrier. So if you coat the hair with all this grease, after a while, you have so much build-up that what you are putting does nothing. So what you put on the hair will take whatever it needs, and after a while you have to wash it off. You have to remove it. You use a purifying shampoo.
There are a lot of people doing the apple cider vinegar rinse because they say it helps to remove the product buildup.
I'm laughing. Alright, back to the chemistry again. Vinegar is an acid. And in a lot of the neutralizing shampoos, you have acid base. You can have lemon, which is citric acid, lime, which is citric acid. Vinegar happens to be acetic acid. Vinegar is acetic acid. Any acid will remove the grease. For example, if you were in your kitchen and you're going to buy dishwashing liquid, you'd buy the one with lemon to remove the grease. That's the story behind the vinegar. Well, it is apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar happens to be a weaker one. That's why. But any acid, if you continually use it, it's going to remove. Because the old people tell you, you take a lime and you rub it on your elbows and it will remove, you know, your dead cells.
I never heard of that. I'm
Yeah.
gonna try it.
Yeah. You know, you cut, after you use a lime, you rub it because it is a fruit acid, and acid will remove. When you talk about glycolic peels and all that, they are acid.
Fruit acids.
They are fruit acids,
Right. Okay.
and it works on the same system. And so we know that acid will remove. Therefore, a lot of times, the apple cider vinegar can be good, but if you don't know what you're doing, it may not be good, because you can overuse a product. Spending your money, especially on yourself, at least ensure it's the right thing for you.